And a very pleasant Sunday evening, everybody. Chief Meteorologist Mark Henderson here in the Weather Hub. Hope you all had a wonderful weekend. Boy, what a beautiful weekend we had, with the obvious exception of the air quality, thanks to the Canadian wildfire smoke being a bit of an issue. Overall, we were treated to a very pleasant weekend with temperatures in the upper 70s to lower 80s, very comfortable levels of humidity, and a good amount of sunshine. As August weekends go, they don't get a whole lot better than this. Now, as we go into the next work week here, I think we kind of keep things the same here to the next couple of days. Temperatures may warm up a little bit, and I think the air quality will see some modest improvements. As we get to the middle and end stages of the week, some more significant changes are to be set into motion. We're going to lose the concerns from the air quality. Unfortunately, though, that will come with the jet stream realigning, and that will allow us to revisit the concerns when it comes to the heat and humidity. So it's one thing or the other, I suppose, here, as the heat and humidity are expected to come back in a big way as we go into next week. Satellite and radar picture here right now, very quiet across much of the Midwest and on into the Great Lakes as well. In fact, any sort of shower and thunderstorm activity right now is found well to the south of us and not expected to cause us any problems over the course of the next couple of days. So let's take an hour by hour look here at our precision cast model. We'll turn off here our satellite and radar picture, and we'll talk about what we can expect here over the course of the next 24, 48 hours. Of course, there's the activity that we see right now. Tomorrow morning, that shower and thunderstorm activity in the Central Plains not making a whole lot of headway. In fact, I think as we go throughout just about all of the day here tomorrow, things are likely going to stay on the dry side of things. Showers and storms here are expected, especially as we go farther off to the west. That could be a little bit of a concern for folks out into the central portions of the plain states, but that should be about it. In fact, why don't we take this full screen so you get an idea of what we can expect here. There's the picture here at about 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Showers and storms in the eastern portions of Nebraska, northeastern portions of Kansas. Then here's the picture, let's say 7 o'clock tomorrow evening. We get through just about all of the daytime here on a dry note. Fast forward then into Tuesday, there could be a couple of showers, maybe a few storms that try to sneak into the region. Not going to put those chances at too high of levels. In fact, by the time we get to 1 o'clock, just about all of us are quiet. As we get into the afternoon and more so the early evening hours, that's where we could start to see just some isolated showers and storms attempt to develop. This is the picture at 6 o'clock on Tuesday. So for that reason, I'm going to put in just a small chance for a few showers and storms, but this is not going to be a big deal at all. Let's talk temperatures here. These are the temperatures expected here. That's what we're seeing here right now, mid 70s at this particular hour. We'll expect temperatures here by the time we get to tomorrow afternoon, likely to top out right around 80 degrees or thereabouts. I think our precision cast model maybe just a little bit pessimistic along those lines. Starting to see some of those darker oranges and reds by the time we get to Tuesday. That's when we're going to start to see the warming trend continue. Wednesday, kind of that transition day, as I think we're going to be into the middle to maybe upper 80s for high temperatures. And then as we go into Thursday and beyond, that's when the heat really begins to lock in. We're looking at high temperatures, according to this particular model, likely to reach the 90 to 95 degree range on Thursday. And I really think that that's where we're going to find ourselves here as we go into Friday, Saturday, and Sunday as well. In fact, we'll just skip all the way through here. Here's the picture on Friday, where we're looking at temperatures again surging well into the 90s, maybe even flirting with 100 and a spot or two, especially when you factor in the heat index. And then as we go into, um, let's see here, this would be then again on this would be Saturday with high temperatures once again likely well into the 90s. So get ready for some real heat and humidity likely to come our way. Let's put this in numerical form here in the form of our 7-day forecast. We're at 82 for a high temperature tomorrow, and then kind of stair stepping up a degree or two each day. 84 on Tuesday, 86 on Wednesday, up to 90 on Thursday. And that's when we really start to feel the humidity a little bit more. 93 for us then on Friday. Heat index values could surge close to 100. Then we're at 92 on Saturday. Eventually, about come Saturday, there'll be enough humidity that we could start to reintroduce shower and thunderstorm chances to the forecast. And I still think we're going to hold to right around 90 degrees by the time we get to next Sunday. So this little break that we've gotten here, that we've been able to give our air conditioners a little vacation. Yeah, we got a couple more days to enjoy that little vacation from having to fire up the AC, but rest assured, in no way is summer anywhere close to being over, as heat and humidity are set to return in a big, big way once again as we get into the latter stages of this week. All right, that'll do it for us here for tonight. Hope you all had a wonderful weekend. Always a pleasure to be here. Thank you so much for your continued support of the Weather Hub, and we look forward to working for you here all week long. Always a pleasure, folks. Take care and have a great night.